Yes, Baby Survivor Guide. I gotta figure out which one to do next.
I feel like explaining the Bloodweb would be a good...
Ooh.
Oh my god, yes, please.
Okay, yeah.
It's very confusing when you first start out and there's not any explanation in the tutorial.
Like knowing which ones to go for and that you should get the perks first. That's a good point. I wouldn't have even thought about that. I should ask you guys to make a list of the most confusing things in Dead by Daylight. Hey good noodles, are you new to Dead by Daylight? Are you overwhelmed by the number of complexities in this game? Would you consider yourself a baby survivor? Well, you're in luck, because I'm here to help explain some of those complexities and make your transition go from new player to average player a bit smoother. Today, I'm going to go over the leveling system in Dead by Daylight known as the Bloodweb. If you want to see some baby survivor play in action, please check out my Twitch. It's the best place to see it. I go live 5 days a week. So, most games have some sort of system that lets you level up your character, right? In Dead by Daylight, that system is known as the Bloodweb. During each trial, you earn blood points that you can spend to level up your characters and get items and perks. Each Bloodweb is randomized, so you'll never know what you're going to get. The color of the items tells you both how rare the item is and how many blood points it costs to buy. Brown commons are 3,000 blood points. Yellow uncommons are 4,000 blood points. Green rares are 5,000 blood points. Purple very rares are 6,000 blood points. And ultra rares are 7,000 blood points. There are also special event items that you can get that cost 3,000 blood points. Although the Bloodwebs start off really small, they get big pretty fast. Seeing all of the nodes you can go for can be a bit overwhelming. So first advice I can give is to identify the perks available in the web. You start off with just one perk, but then it quickly goes to having 2 perks per Bloodweb. Once you get to level 50, you can get 4 perks per Bloodweb, of which you can choose 2. Pick which perk you want the most and then make a straight line towards that perk. The entity will consume the other perks you didn't choose and will also start consuming other items on the Bloodweb. This can be both good and bad. If the entity takes an item you want, it sucks, but it also makes it so you don't have to spend tons of blood points to get to the next level. Each Bloodweb that you finish will level that character up. The next thing you'll want to know about is teachable perks. Each survivor and killer has 3 teachable perks that you can only unlock once you level up that specific character. And teachables are unlockable at level 30, 35, and 40, so keep an eye out for them on those levels. Once that perk is unlocked, you can find them on other characters' Bloodwebs. After picking the perks, the other things that appear on the Bloodweb are items, add-ons for the items, and offerings. What you choose is really based on what preference you have for items. For instance, if you like medkits the best, be sure to go for the medkits and their add-ons. The only item I would suggest against going for would be the broken key. It's a rare item that is essentially useless even with add-ons. The dull or skeleton keys are the only keys you want to go for. Let's talk about prestiging. Once you reach level 50 on any character, you can prestige them. What this does is completely reset the character back to level 1. No items or anything. But it awards you with a bloody cosmetic. This is a huge blood point sink. But if you really like the bloody cosmetics, or are a big completionist, it might be worth it for you to prestige a character. You have to prestige a character 3 times to get the full outfit. When you prestige and go back to level 1, you lose all of the items, offerings, and perks you already unlocked on the character. Because of this, if you are planning on prestiging a character anyway, when you're leveling them up, it's best to ignore any expensive or nice items or perks and just go for the cheapest options you can. That will help spread out your blood points and you won't feel bad for losing any good items when you prestige. I hope this helps you feel a little less overwhelmed while you traverse the Bloodweb and level up your characters. Please let me know if this was helpful in the comments below, and also if you have any suggestions for any future videos in the Baby Survivors Guide series. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll know that I need to keep making these. Until next time, we'll see you in the fog. Bye! Oh! Hi! Oh! No, 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 no! Son of a bitch!